Sixth-ranked Auburn in a crucial game here on CBS. Richie Andrews. Ball is on the far hash mark. Sends it deep on into the end zone. It'll come out on the 20. And on first down, he fires to Donaldson. And Donaldson fumbles. Florida State recovers.
Play action fake inside. Donaldson picks up a nice block by Searles, number 60 on the defensive back, then cuts it inside. The ball just comes loose there. And Terry Warren, number 80, made the recovery.
They split the backs. They run Smith out of the draw. They usually use that from the I formation. A great call, and Sammy Smith he's set in front of Sammy Smith. Williams in for the touchdown.
Williams has that ability just to find a crack inside. That's why they insert him on short yardage situations. A great surge by the offensive line. Kuipers and Tomberlin on the left side opened that little
fullback behind McManus in front of his splendid tailback, Sammy Smith. Carter in motion. He was open, but they looked back the other way to Lewis for a first down. Both receivers were wide open at fullback, 2nd and 10. The fake to Smith, the throw over to middle, and Carter, the tight end, is inside the 20-yard line for a first down. Eddie Phillips places Sammy Smith. Smith will take a breather. Quick pop, touchdown, Florida State. This time they come right back to Herb Gainer, his 5th touchdown of the year.
Drills it in between the two defenders. Gainer is 6'3", is allowed to make that catch easily. Good protection up front. They got all the defensive linemen's hands down, which allowed McManus to get the ball to Gainer.
Receivers and running backs says any center, it's all uphill now. They run Ware right straight ahead. Fumble. Florida State pounces on it at the 22-yard line. Terry Warren, number 80, goes in for the recovery.
And that's his 2nd recovery. He recovered the first fumble, too. Terry Warren, he is quite a story, Brent. Sang the national anthem before last week's game, the homecoming game. The guy is obviously very, very talented. Pretty good football player as well. Good penetration, a big hit on 36 Ware. The helmet gets in the way. It pops loose. It was Eric Hayes, number 78, who popped it loose, and Warren who made the recovery.
Florida State shocking Auburn here in the early going. Long way to go for a first down. Schmitz on target. On the money. 17-0. Jim, Illinois playing much better the last. Donaldson, 29, stepping in motion there. Throws to Ware, the fullback, who coughed up that second one on a fumble. He gets out to the 24. That's Ware stepping off in motion. Berger getting good protection. Steps up and goes for Tillman long. Great catch. He's down to the 18-yard line.
To make the play, but Tillman uses his height and adjusts to the ball extremely well for the big play.
And they keep putting it up. Complete again, and that's to Wright. He's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. He rips that one. So the Tigers score with 12 minutes to go. Going to be a good one. McManus hit from behind by you-know-who. Craig Ogletree working in there in place of Bruce. Came from behind and got a lick.
Some time to run away from the rush. See, he fakes the fakes, goes out on the corner of the defense, but from the backside, Ogletree, number 94, makes the play. It's a long way to go for an outside linebacker.
McManus was shaken up on that hit, too. Rick Tootin into punt.
Wow.
Donaldson drops it. And Florida State pounces on the ball inside the 15-yard line. Marty Riggs, number 51, gets downfield after snapping the ball and recovers the fumble. What a great piece of football by number 51.
It's amazing that Briggs came all the way down after snapping the ball. He was the one, number 51, who snapped the ball on the fake punt, too, as well, Brent. It's good coverage. Again, special teams. Special teams play about 20.
Carter replaces Smith. They send him out as a receiver, and a bad throw. Picked off by Briggs. Briggs is pushed out of bounds on the far side.
Whether he should have left McManus in. He threw the ball a little bit quickly trying to get the ball to Smith. You can't throw the ball into the flat with the corner rolled up. It was Dexter Carter who was actually trying to throw it to.
Being held to less than 1 yard a rush. Not this time. He bolts free. Gets close to midfield. He has to get to the 40 underneath. Off a fake. They look back for him, and he's got the first down. Good call, Pat. Here comes that end around, and it is Lewis. He's their most dangerous runner in this situation. He's got a first down. He gets inside the 25-yard line on an additional receiver. There he goes to the left side, but McManus looking down the middle to the tight end inside the 15-yard line. And Schmidt ties the record. And Lewis fine schools. Auburn Alexander Wright, the speedster, is in the game. The offensive line gives him great protection. And he throws an interception. Right over the middle. Ball is picked off. That was Stan Shiver.
Front. His feet are solidly, just stands there tall in the pocket that tries to deliver the ball. But Shiver, number 37, was reading him all the way and stepped in front of the receiver, Bolton, number 20.
Carter wide open at the 25-yard line, inside the 20. McManus to Lewis, touchdown Florida State. Herb Gaynor for the touchdown, 19 yards.
Looking to his right, he comes to his left. The ball is thrown before the break. But this was set up all of his throws to the tight end. That allowed single coverage on Gaynor. And Bobby Bowden was concerned about him kicking it.
Recovered by the Seminoles, and they quickly moved in. They run the draw play on first down with Danny. Berger goes for right. Double coverage, intercepted. Dodge comes up with an interception to snuff out the threat at the...
Blame Jeff Berger here on this throw. He's trying to make something happen, which a quarterback has to do in this kind of situation. Wright is his speedster. The ball was underthrown because Berger was hit as he was releasing the ball.
Williams bolts free right up the middle. Comes across midfield, and the clock is stopped with 2 seconds. After this message and a word from your... Sammy Smith on first down, his best run of the day. McManus going deep, intercepted at the 20-yard line by Briggs. Briggs' second interception. And he slides down at the 34, and that could be the break.
Him keying in on McManus, seeing the ball the whole way. Never turned his back to the receiver or the ball. Made a nice play. Then has a sensational job of running it. Picks up a couple of nice blocks.
Berger's first throw of the second half to Donaldson. He gets to the Seminoles. Play action. Wide opens Donaldson. Inside the 30. Gets to the side. He's out. And he puts his second one up on the board. Auburn with the first points here in the second half. But again, they must settle for a field goal. He gets the call. Cuts back behind the quarterback. McManus throws a key block. And Bennett breaks free before Briggs gets him out of bounds. Now they run the halfback draw. And Carter comes free, close to another first down. Now they can split Carter out to the left side. Bennett, a fresh back, takes over here for Florida State and almost breaks free. He's down at the 5-yard line. The ball will be spotted at... Diving interception that time. Got through, and it's a touchdown. Pat Carter had it. I thought Crane had picked it off with the dive, but it got through.
Send him out a little bit farther to the right, and then the tight end Carter over the middle. A team that utilizes its tight end is very tough inside the 10-yard line.
Boy, he is something. That time it slipped out of his mouth. 4:22. Berger knocked free. Sanders goes for the interception in the end zone. What a great athlete he is. Ball is deflected, and Deion Sanders stays right with it, and he's got the interception.
Boy, things happen so quickly back there when the ball gets tipped. It's amazing the kind of reaction Sanders has to make this play. That ball is moving pretty good. It gets tipped there first, and then he makes a nice catch. Tipped it a couple of times himself before the interception.
Good job by the Florida State coaching staff. They were ready, weren't they? Oh, look at this daylight here for Carter. He runs out to the 42-yard line. Dexter Carter with a think about that game, and you recall what Coach Parsegian did in that Sugar Bowl as Dexter Carter breaks up the middle, and Andre Bruce finally tackles him, but not before. This is Auburn's worst defeat since '82, when Nebraska hammered them 41-7. And for Bobby Bowden, one of his biggest. 34-6. Let's go down to John Dockery, who's down there with the coaches. Doc?
I'm with both coaches. You see them here in the middle of the field, Pat Dye and Bowden, congratulating one another.